All right, what's going on, guys? It is episode lucky number 13 of the
What's
Six
up, you
Gaming
guys?
Podcast.
And of course, you have me on for the 13th episode.
Lucky number 13. I'm
I
roncli,
love Lucky
and
13.
we have
Hey,
our away from
yep,
home host
as always, I'm here,
with the
you
fat
guys.
tire.
I wasn't planning on going tonight simply because I have to fly out like in the butt crack of dawn in the morning, but I said screw it, man, anything to support you guys.
All right, and we also have. That'd be your
Who are
wife.
you, man?
Grimcarn, Lucifer, the pulling genius that I am.
Oh God.
Oh, genius, really? Okay.
Yeah, give you an idea. This guy used to tank for us way back in Burning Crusade, and he walked into that room with all the ethereals and pulled every single one of them. Yeah,
Yep.
amazing pull. So,
Yeah, I've heard that story a few times.
oh yeah, it's pretty fun. So, yeah, let's get to it. We'll start off with our news of the week. Um, and Cho, you kind of always go
Man.
first, so why don't you go first?
Oh, awesome. Okay, so I was doing my usual browsing around, looking at all the security news that I can find, and let me pull this up. So I found another article, CNET, go figure, these guys are really good about this stuff. So a cyber attack site offers $13,000 if they can find whoever hacked their website. Okay, so it says on here, the gaming site Worm, W-U-R-M, was a recent victim of a cyber attack, and they have placed a bounty on the hackers. On Tuesday, the Worm operator said that the massive multiplayer online role-playing game, Worm Online, was the target of a DDoS, and they believe that it involves a large number of PCs with infected malware.
Fun.
Yeah, I thought this was pretty interesting simply because, I mean, who the hell offers $13,000 just to catch someone?
Yeah, well, I mean, I mean that's pretty common for like other crimes.
Well, sure,
But
yeah, but
I
not a
mean,
DDoS attack. That
yeah,
happens all the damn time.
yeah.
So,
Just imagine how that would work if Target offered a bounty on the people who hacked
oh,
their.
yeah, I mean, who knows? That would be amazing. Well, from what I hear, it was a contractor that attacked Target.
Yeah,
So this was probably somebody, pissed off or whatever, or just wanted to have fun, little script kiddies. But
'Cause we
what
don't
they
have
did
enough of
was
those
they
in the
also
world.
put up a 10,000 euro reward,
Oh, jeez.
which equates to the 13,000 if he's European.
Well,
Hmm.
well, I'm actually looking at their website, and they're talking about the DDoS attack on Worm. What was
Hmm.
the? I mean, do they know anything about it other than?
They don't. Let's see. The article goes on, talks about who they are. Um, this attack left gamers steamed, obviously.
Oh no, duh.
Um, yeah,
Because it's always their fault.
but it doesn't say anything about a motive or anything else. So that to me was particularly interesting, simply because we don't know why any of this happened. So
I
it was a
mean,
bad curse download.
yeah, I mean, really
I,
bizarre. So I thought that was interesting. I mean, 13,000, that's no small
I mean,
chunk of change.
to go with what Mike's saying here. Of course, the Curse client has always been a nice
Yep.
catalyst, I guess, for worms like this going across. So that could very well be part of it. I have heard of something as recently as last month where they're
Oh,
still
really?
having issues with their advertising network putting in
Wow.
stuff like this. So it's
Yeah, that was that big worm that everybody was freaking out about, right? They found out
Yep.
was a false curse site.
yeah, that's internet, man, because
Yeah.
internet.
I'll tell you
Yep.
what. But still, yeah, that was the first time I ever heard of anything like that, so I wanted to bring that up.
That's the first time I've heard of Worm. I might have to check this out.
Yeah, it kind of looks like in World of Warcraft ripoff,
Yeah, it's-
honestly.
Some kind of
A lot of them do nowadays.
Oh yeah, no, this is almost like pixel for pixel. It's kind
Oh,
of
really?
Oh, well,
Well,
they call this
at least this picture that they put up on CNET actually looks like wow. I mean, I'm sure the rest of the game is different. But...
I mean, the first paragraph of this, to quote the paragraph, it says, "So many of us want a home on the internet. Worm will provide you with that. You can build your own little home anywhere on our lands for free." So it looks like it's also free to play.
So it sounds kind of like a Second Life meets World of Warcraft.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I know anything about Second Life. I don't even know the first one.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Second Life is your first life?
I wish.
Hey, I know a lot of people who got divorced over that game, so
Oh.
I look like Vin Diesel in that game when I play.
I'm sure.
I mean, you look like
Shame
Vin
you don't
Diesel
look like
now.
that in real life.
He doesn't? I don't know. He's kind of got the,
He's got the bald head.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got that going for him. So yeah, moving on. Yeah, I know we've touched on this subject a couple of times in the past, but I wanted to bring up the findings on the recent, I don't know if it was beta or PTR, but of course, World of Warcraft rolling out the level 90 boosts, and
Oh, yeah.
for a brief period of time, they found out that this boost is going to cost $60.
Yeah, I heard about that.
$60.
I think
I
you
mean-
and I read the same article, but yeah.
I've actually read this from a number of different sources, and today I was looking it up, and it was only up for a brief period of time. Blizzard hasn't
Yeah.
confirmed that's what the price point's going to be, but my God, Warlords of Draenor is not going to be $60.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
You know, their
Well-
expansions aren't that much.
I read this on Joystick, and they were saying that, could this mean the end of even the level 90 thing? Like, the question was proposed, it was a breakfast topic, is what they call it, but they said, who is really going to pay $60 just to get an instant boost to 90? They said the level grind at that point's well worth your time and effort over the money.
Yeah, and I know people in the guild, like Derry and a couple other people that, when we server transfer, the server transfer cost what? How much at the time? Because it was half off.
I think it was like 35.
Yeah, well, that was less. That was for the guild. It was less than that for individuals.
Oh, okay.
So
I guess I didn't pay attention. Yeah.
I think it was $15 because I know we jumped on it to get our guys over there right away.
yeah,
Yeah.
and some
And
people
you know how quick
that
we are with new stuff.
exactly. Some people have a horde of tunes that they wanted to bring over,
Oh, yeah.
and they couldn't do that because $15 was too steep to bring over more than one.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, if they expect someone to pay $60 for this, I think they're going to find that the service isn't going to be as useful as they're expecting.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely have a tune in mind that I'm going to use for this boost, but not at that price point. You know what I mean? There's no
At
way.
that price point, they better boost all of your non-90s to 90.
God, yeah, I know, right?
I agree. Yep.
So anyway, I mean, that was my news. I know we've had this before as news, but that $60 price point. Oh
No,
my
yeah.
God, that is so painful. So,
Definitely.
But anyway, gonna move along. Mike, you got any news?
I'm in the market for a new computer.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Getting new computers always fun.
My decade-old free Dell finally crapped out on me.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
See, I just got done working on a friend's computer, and his CPU fan on his heatsink literally stalled. Like, I could sit here and it was only going this hard, and I was really pushing to get this sucker to spin. It was
Jeez.
impossible, so, I convinced him to finally buy a new cooler, but yeah, fortunately that's all that was wrong with his computer.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm going to move my... I know you guys just got everything all set up to where you want it, but I'm on a
I see.
laptop.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to show you this top-of-the-line Dell that we got for free.
Top of the line that doesn't work, right?
Not yet. Just let me know when you can see the giant tower there.
I
Yep,
see
yep,
something.
kind of.
Yeah, the old Dell XPS.
Oh yeah, that's the gaming system that they make.
And new. It was a 2007 computer
Mhm.
that we got for free. I
Nice.
dropped a couple of 500 gig hard drives in it. So, what's that, $120?
Yeah.
And it's been going for 10 years. So
That's not bad.
I can't.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, we lost his audio.
I think we're losing him.
We lost his audio.
Oh,
Did
no.
I?
Oh, there you
There
go.
you
We can
go.
hear you now.
Maybe I just wasn't speaking normal volume.
Yeah.
So
Uh-oh. Nope. He's muted.
it's
Nah.
not,
That's fine.
I'm not muted.
he's just moving his lips now
Right.
for no reason at all.
You sound like my wife, Ron.
Oh
Sounds like my wife, too. Don't worry about it.
man. So yeah. So that's news. Moving right along. Let's go to the game pick of the week.
The game pick of the week.
That's right.
Awesome.
So let's do it in reverse order. Mike, what have you been playing? Other than WoW.
I've been playing Farm Heroes.
Oh, no.
Farm Heroes?
Oh, you're one of those guys.
I got suckered into it.
What farm? What is this? Is this like a Farmville thing?
It's like Candy Crush meets Farmville.
Yep.
God.
It's
That's
made by
like-
King.
Yes.
It's the same
Hold-
company.
Hold on a second. Something must be done for this.
There. Oh.
Oh. Candy Crush and Farmville? Are you serious?
Hey, anything to make a buck.
Oh
That's
God.
awesome. We're at one
Man.
facepalm.
Yeah.
I can't see
We
that.
had what, 4 last week?
Oh, it's still
Yeah,
it's
4.
We don't have veg here, so.
Yeah,
don't know
thank
how many-
God.
Actually,
thought
he just sent me a message saying that he's around.
Oh, grab him, man. Let's pull him in midstream.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So-
And we need
Oh.
him. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. It's not letting me.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
Wait. You got him? All right.
I
Let's see if
think I
he
do.
answers
Oh,
this.
he's not
So-
Razor Winds. What is he? He's Doomhammer. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, he's Doomhammer?
Yes.
Yeah. So while we wait on him, out of curiosity, have any of you guys ever seen the end of Flappy Bird, the final boss?
No, I can honestly say I never down. My kids have.
I
that, but-
figured that was a joke, so I didn't look at it.
No, okay, so I watched a video of this. Mario comes up out of a tube and starts spitting fireballs at everybody, and you're supposed to avoid the fireballs, and then you fly over him, and then
Right,
that's
yeah.
how you win the game. It's literally 1,000 points.
Ellie. Ellie. Shh.
Veg, we can only see one of your chins.
Right?
Oh, he's gone.
That wasn't Veg. I think that was his wife.
Yeah, it might have been.
I don't know what she looks like, so.
Yeah, neither do I. And well, whatever you see on Facebook, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I thought that video was interesting.
That would
Since-
explain why the game disappeared so quick then.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it was probably legal issues, even though he denied the whole time it was legal issues.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
You don't take a game that's making 50 grand a day in advertising down for nothing.
yep, I don't think.
I
he
want
ever
to find
expected-
out. I want to find out. I'm looking at this video. I want to see if this is actual.
Yeah, it's pretty close to the end. I
Real.
mean, he dies. He doesn't actually win, but
I
Yeah.
imagine you can't win.
so
oh, and,
did you
and then
guys?
it brings up. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the video now.
Since we're on the same subject though, Mario, did you guys hear about the guy who beat Mario with only 500 points?
Yep.
Yes.
He has the world record for the lowest score in Mario.
Lowest score ever.
That was amazing. Like I watched the whole speed run, like from the front to the back, and shit, my jaw was on the floor the whole time. I didn't even know you could get that close to the flagpole without tripping it off. But yeah, it's amazing what boredom will do for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know.
So I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know either. I mean, we're just sitting here killing time,
He
obviously.
doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you guys, I'm running out of subjects here.
So, well, I mean, we can still talk about game pick of the week.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, let's do it.
So I've got mine this week, and mine comes from a. This game is really interesting to me because I've been following its development for over a year, from December of 2012, and it's come out as an alpha recently, and I just finally got my hands on it and started to play it. It's from a company called Intravenous Software, and the name of the game is called Neon Excesses, which is actually spelled Neon Neonxsz. This game is kind of like Descent meets Diablo meets Tron, and it's at neonxsz.com. And basically, it's a 6-degree freedom shooter built on a space station. Well, it's not really a space station because like there's 4 factions. There's like operating system, antivirus, malware, and virus. And you start on the operating system faction. You're going after the virus and the malware factions.
Interesting.
And there's a bunch of weapons in the game, but why I say it's Diablo-like is because when you kill someone, it explodes loot, kind of like Diablo.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And a lot of it gets sucked into the ship. I actually did a Let's Play on this. I'm gonna put that on YouTube probably tonight, and I'm gonna do a how-to on it. I guess you can call it tomorrow as well.
Nice.
So it's a very, very fun game. Especially if you're into the first-person shooters, the dogfights are pretty intense. It's got many levels of difficulty. It's you start at tech level 1, you can make it all the way up to tech level 80.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they're going to be adding a lot more content too. It's only $10 right now on Desura. They're saying it's 50% off. So, it's pretty cool. I definitely recommend at least checking it out. There's a free demo. You can get, you can do the first 15 tech levels, see what the game's like. And
interesting, yeah.
it's pretty good.
Might have to try it.
Yeah. So that is my game pick of the week.
Awesome. I guess that's down to me then.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I wanted to pick a game. It actually just got released. However, it's not a new game, which is why I love it. So I chose this week a game called Strider. Now, Strider came out originally on the NES, and it was just a simple hack and slash. Well, apparently Capcom decided that they were going to, re-release it, redo it, since a lot of people have been doing the HD remakes. And they picked up a company to do it, and it is amazing. Love it. It's still in 2D, but with the HD graphics, and it's a platformer / hack and slash.
Double Helix?
Yeah, Double Helix. There you go. One of the who is it? I think it was one of the lead designers said that he grew up playing the game, and if ever there was a game that he wanted to redo, it would have been that one, and they got their chance.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, Strider. It's $14 right now on the Xbox, on the PlayStation, and I believe it's the same price on Steam. Actually, I'm gonna pull that up. But yeah, anyway, it's a lot of fun. I really recommend it.
Some of the remakes, some of these games that have remakes made, normally when you see a remake like that, it's just a independent guy doing it, giving it away for free.
Yeah.
This looks like that the company got behind doing this.
Oh yeah, Capcom. Even the music director from the original came back to redo all of his music on the new one.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Which is pretty cool. So
I definitely like it. So.
Yeah, it was really cool. Well, since I'm on the topics of remakes, Ron, did you ever play the DuckTales remastered?
Oh God, no.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, if you didn't like the original, I suppose, but I love DuckTales.
I just never got into those cartoon games. Just, they just didn't do anything for me. So
yeah.
I mean, one of the big ones, probably the only one I ever really played was for the Sega Genesis, was Aladdin.
Really?
Yeah. And
I hated that game.
Me too. I guess that's what turned me off to it. So I just said, okay,
it's gotta be.
this. So.
But yeah, that's my game pick of the week, you guys. Go check it out. It's pretty cheap.
Pretty awesome. Nice.
So
yeah, my game pick of the week totally sucked. but it's free.
Yeah, well, you can't complain about free.
Yeah, well, we've talked about iOS games before, so
Oh yeah.
well, this is definitely not
Yeah.
something to be ashamed of. Veg said he's dropping people off, so
Ah.
I guess that means that people are launching off of him.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
like,
he's driving around the drunk tank.
ew, yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that could be nasty.
So,
So anyway,
anyway.
yeah, so I guess we're moving right along here this week.
Yeah.
So up next, we got some guild news, and we carried someone a little this week.
Oh yeah. Now, who would that be? Yeah.
Me!
That'd be Mr.
Oh, yeah.
That would be Mr. Lucy Cindy, which I'm calling him now.
Who is now up over 500 eye level, thank you very
Over
much.
500.
501 to be exact.
Now, you realize that I watched your stream, and I gotta say, you were trying like hell to keep up. You really were. So I'll give you
I
an A for
haven't
effort.
watched it yet
Yeah.
because I'm just totally embarrassed by my performance.
Like
I
I said,
didn't-
I give you an A for effort, but that's about all you're gonna get.
downloaded Assassin so that it like yells at me which things to use, and it's telling me
yeah.
to use attacks, and I'm looking at my screen going, I don't have those. Yeah, I never brought them into my status bars.
Oh God. That's
So my
brilliant.
DPS has gone up considerably since the raid.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We had another rogue return within the last month. Lyle. He's back
Oh,
as
yeah.
antagonist now. When he first started, he was at like 440 something, and we only
Oh.
brought him into flex. We never brought him into normal, so we carried him
Yeah.
through flex, and he was only doing like 15k the first time he
Oh,
came in. He's got
yeah.
that up to about 60 or 70 now, which still way short of what we need.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you might have a jump on him there. We'll we'll
Yeah,
see,
I
you
beat
know?
the hunter pet that night.
Yes, you did. You beat the
Yeah.
Hydra. Very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, we did a little bit of that this week. Last week we took quite some time to down Siegecrafter and never got past him. We did kill him, but it was at the end of the night on Monday. But we were very fortunate to have this Death Knight DPS come in as a pug, and
Yeah.
oh, that was just great. He was solid on the conveyor belt and very patient with us. We did not have our stuff together that night. We were standing in everything possible.
Yeah.
And that fight's to give some credit. That fight's pretty hard to keep your head on straight for. Once you figure out what you need to do, you know, I think eventually that fight will get easy for us. And
Oh,
hopefully we'll find out this Monday. Because despite our 5 boss performance on Wednesday, which is well below what we're used to,
Oh, yeah.
we got another 6 on Thursday.
Nice.
So we're right
Nice.
back at Siegecrafter.
Yeah.
So we'll be starting him on Monday. Otherwise, recruitment's pretty much stalled out.
Yeah, we need to get more guys.
So, since we got
Or girls.
yes, I mean since we got a couple of Rykera's buddies from Moonguard, we haven't really seen anyone. I don't know where they are. So
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I guess Pantherian was working the magic, and we need to find a way to recreate that, I guess.
Yeah, we really do.
Um,
So, Ron, real quick, did you realize Obadiah is sitting in our chat today?
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah?
I got the list up now.
Awesome.
So
I love having you guys in here. I love chat. That's just like the best feature ever.
yes.
Anyway,
Sure. Makes it more interactive. So
Yeah.
So
I digress.
So yeah, it's, aside from that, one of the other things that I heard recently, and this is kind of half news, half guild news, they may be putting in the new loot system soon, where they
Really?
instead of having LFR Flex Normal Heroic, they're going to make it LFR Normal Heroic Mythical before, and not like the content patch before the expansion.
Right.
This would be an actual patch for Mists of
No.
Pandaria.
That's insane. I thought they were done with patches. Unless it was like
Well,
minor
this
fixes.
isn't going to be a content patch, though.
Oh.
So, or at least that part of it wouldn't be. I mean, they may have
Yeah.
something that they want to put in. One of the things that has been strangely absent from this X-Pack are added 5-man dungeons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
wondering
actually-
if maybe they might put in 1 or 2 before.
Well, Blizzard
Bowing out.
responded to that
Well,
because
for the
I
raids,
guess a lot
yes.
of people have. No, for dungeons,
Mhm.
a lot of people have apparently been blowing up the forums saying that they want more dungeons, but in typical Blizzard fashion, they responded with, "Well, we'll do it soon."
Yeah,
Kind of
soon
thing.
to
They said, "Well, we'll consider that in the expansion." So that's all they said.
Yeah.
But,
But yeah, if that comes early, and with the loot system that goes along with that,
Mhm.
that could be a big change to the guild loot system prior to
Yeah.
oh yeah.
the X Pack, something I wasn't expecting. So, that's something I got on the back burner.
Means
trying to
Ron
figure
will
out.
be rewriting code again and breaking stuff some more.
I'm
Yep.
good at that, man. That's what I do. So,
Yep.
but yeah, I mean, one of the things that has commonly come up as a topic is getting rid of the dual spec loot list.
Oh
Just
yeah.
making away with it, because
Well, a
all
lot of
the
people have been saying they want 3 specs now instead of just the 2.
well, the thing is that with the new loot system, and I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, I don't know if that's going to happen this X Pack,
Yeah.
before the X Pack, but with the dual spec deal, you have the cloth, the leather, the mail, and the plate
Mhm.
all acting as whatever spec you're wearing. So the primary stats will change, the secondary stats will remain the same.
God, that
So-
would be so nice.
So, like, as a holy paladin, I can wear this plate chest that has intellect on it, or intellect and
Yep.
spirit, and then I can change to retribution and get those 2 stats will change to strength and something else.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
Um,
Part of the whole item squish they've been talking about.
yeah.
that would
and
actually
then,
be
yeah.
a very useful tool if that were to happen.
and then,
It could
and then,
be, depending on who you ask, though, because like me and Sully rely heavily on dodge, and dodge is going away, or at least as a
as a stat,
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure how I'm going to handle being a rogue with no dodge.
right.
Pretty much like I handle it being a tank with
No,
no
no, no, no,
shield.
no, no. There's dodge still will exist.
Yeah,
There
dodge
just
is
won't
there.
be dodge on as a stat on.
Right.
Oh, all right.
So
So,
that's-
so
yeah.
while you currently get like dodge and expertise on a weapon or a piece of
Right.
armor, now it's just going to be expertise. Dodge
so
will be a
the,
part of agility.
Okay.
It'll be like they did before when they changed all the stats on the gear, and they removed whatever the
Right.
hell it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I got two comments here. Obadia says people wanting 3 or more specs need to go play Rift.
Yep.
And then I was corrected. Spirit is not a primary stat; it's a secondary stat.
Right.
So
Yep.
the spirit would. I don't know what would happen.
Oh,
there,
who
so.
knows?
But yeah, no spirit on plate. That's going away. So.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, who knows what's going on with that? So. Yeah. That's
Right on.
That's a lot of stuff for 1 week.
That is a lot of stuff, man.
So why don't you introduce the next part?
Which one, me?
Yeah, you. Go for
Awesome. Okay, so
Yeah,
you guys,
me.
this is what the fuck are you listening to? So,
it. What the
and-
fuck?
yeah, I said
the
it right
fuck?
this time. Yeah, so this week's subject, and I realize I'm saying a lot. I am really unprepared, you guys. This was like a
Yeah.
last minute recording, so deal with it. Anyway,
Okay.
He doesn't even have his gunners on.
oh wait, gotta find him.
You
Hold on.
found him.
Ah,
There he goes. Okay, now
There
he's
you go.
prepared. Now he's ready.
okay. All right, so
It's about
this
as ready
week's
as it
What the
gets.
Fuck Are You Listening To? I wanted to do the most original lyrics. Now, what I mean by the most original lyrics is something that struck you, like, it struck a chord within you, but at the same time, it can't be, women, money, booze, drugs, whatever. 'cause
So-
that's unoriginal.
And
So
it's been
if
done, to death.
Yeah.
but basically what he's saying, if women, money, booze, and drugs strike you in that way, too bad.
Well-
It's disqualified.
Yeah,
if
pretty
women
much.
Strike you, that's pretty much assault. So
I mean, it better be well written if that's what it's about. No, however, I will say this though.
number 2
Money
out of
for
me.
Nothing, Dire Straits was awesome, but
But
that's
money.
not my thing. That the whole song covered like all of those topics.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it hit everything.
So that was a good song. But yeah, so I guess I'll kick it off today. So this is a band that I brought up. What was it 2-3 weeks ago? I think it was a band called Nevermore. So the song that I picked though was a song called "Emptiness Unobstructed." Um, as I pull up the lyrics here, it says, "And I will say once more, the world is still a spinning ball of confusion that no one understands. Within the cold absolute, the cold brutal truth, there is a pained angel." That's
That's
awesome.
that sounds like a poetry reading.
Yeah, it's awesome. So
A lot of Nevermore's lyrics are like that, which
They-
is
Oh, there you go.
yeah, they really are. So the thing about Nevermore is the lead singer started as a classical singer, started out in choir and opera and stuff, and then he decided that he was going to start doing rock and roll and heavy metal. So the guy's voice, you can actually hear it in his voice. He's almost operatic when he sings, and that to me is amazing. And he writes his lyrics in the same manner. But the thing that really struck me, so I was doing research on the song when I first heard it, and I read an article that apparently a friend of the lead singer had their son die. I think it was cancer or leukemia.
Cancer sucks.
Yeah, it really does. But anyway, when he just before their son died, he said, "I want to go to the Southern Shore." Well, at the same time, Nevermore was recording that song. Well, give or take the same time. And after that album came out, the friend of the lead singer came back and said, "This is amazing. What you guys said is almost identical to what my dying son said." And, that touched me on such an emotional level that you guys were able to do that. And, I really want to thank you. And, yeah, I love this song. It's absolutely amazing. So
that sounded exactly like what my dying kid said, except without the.
yeah, God. And so I took it right up into a positive level and right back down.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what I do.
that's what he brings to the table, man.
Yeah.
This is Elkslayer we're talking about.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so Nevermore, Emptiness Unobstructed.
I'm not big into that particular genre of music.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I like the Sabotage, who they strike me very much as.
Yep. Yep.
I happen to have seen Nevermore right when they formed.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've being
Awesome.
old, I got
Yeah.
to see Forbidden, and I got to see Sanctuary and stuff like that.
Oh God,
But
yeah, I love Sanctuary
Nevermore.
too.
Nevermore opened for King Diamond back in Connecticut.
That'd be a good one.
Oh,
Are you
it was Merciful Fate. I'm sorry,
Oh
Uh,
damn it! I was gonna say King Diamond's a great band.
and it was phenomenal. We
Oh,
were
yeah.
sitting back in the bar area drinking and talking with the guys, and it was just like, holy hell, man,
Yeah.
you guys are incredible. And then they released an EP a couple of years later with The Sounds of Silence on it.
Yep.
Oh, we've
I
talked about
talked
that one,
about
yes.
that in my cover songs.
One
Yeah.
of the most incredible covers.
Oh
And
yeah,
then,
absolutely.
the Doors' Crystal Ship that they covered.
Yep.
Oh my God,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, they are incredible. Unfortunately, they're no more.
Yeah. And
They're
and
really-
that's what we
Nevermore?
talked about on the last podcast was
Nevermore?
Nevermore's one of those bands where they don't just remake it. You know what I mean? They make it their own.
they own it all the way.
Right. And that's what I love about these guys. When they do a cover, they do it right. So,
Yeah, their covers blow me away, man.
oh yeah. Yeah,
Very nice.
definitely. So, yeah, that's all I got.
So, Mike, what you got?
I'm gonna go out on a kind of a southern blues metal thing,
Ooh.
and I'm going to use Star and Dagger as my band, and the song is In My Blood.
Yeah. Never heard
Yeah.
of these guys.
It's Sean Yelsit from White Zombie,
Oh yeah,
and one of the chicks from Cycle Sluts from Hell,
nice. Yeah.
and they got together with a chick who's never sung before, but she has a really bluesy voice.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
there's two songs on the album, "In My Blood" and "Your Mama Was a Grifter,"
Huh.
and they are just. I'm actually trying to look up the lyrics now. Freaking incredible. I don't know what it is about a woman with a bluesy voice.
Yeah.
You know, there again, being old, Janis Joplin comes to mind.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Even though I'm not that old.
Well,
Um,
still.
Wait,
Well,
are
okay,
you
sure,
sure?
Ron.
well,
Are you sure about this?
I'm the youngin of the group apparently. So, all right. So, real quick though, what is it about the lyrics of the song though that really kind of captured you?
Basically, she talks about change.
Okay. Yeah.
And, in my blood, everything's going to. Like I said, I'm trying to look it up so I can actually, we'll have to go into editing and make it sound like I'm professional.
Oh, we never do
Yeah.
that.
I was gonna say, trust me, none of us are professional at all.
And let's see if I can pull it up because they're so new that they don't even have the lyrics out on a lot of stuff yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Go figure.
And of course, no, I can't even pull it up. I can pull up the video stuff.
Yeah, that's all right.
But it just, I don't know. There's something about her voice and the way she's talking about things changing,
Yeah.
and they just kind of grab me. And your mama is a grifter. It's
Yeah.
just an awesome, kick-ass song.
Yeah. Definitely. Sounds like it. And I got these guys pulled up on Facebook, so I'm gonna try to look them up here after the show.
I dig them. I think they're a lot of fun, and I mean it's nice to see women in metal that are kicking ass.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. So, awesome. Ron, I think it's your turn, sir.
All right, so yeah, so I picked this week a band that's actually from this area in Houston, Blue October. You guys
Oh, I love those guys.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, they put out a album not too long ago called "Any Man in America," which got absolutely like no radio time at all.
Yeah.
And which
I didn't even know they had it out, so
Yeah,
that
so
tells you.
basically the whole album is like about divorce. But there's one
yeah.
there's one song on there in particular that I think got looked over and could have made it. It's called "For the Love."
Mhm.
And it's just basically such a it's almost an it's not really an angsty song against but the lyrics, I do it for the love, I do it for the rain, I do it for the passion, I do it for the pain. It just goes on like that for
Yeah.
and it's just, especially towards the end, he just put so much emotion in it, and it's a really amazing song. It's he drops a few f-bombs on it, but
Yeah, that's all right. The thing that got me was their most popular song, I guess, which was "Hate Me."
oh, the first half of that first verse.
There was
Oh, my
something
God.
about that song. It almost brings me to tears every single time I hear that song.
Yeah, and
It's amazing.
now, are you referring to just the radio edit or the?
No. I got the whole album.
Yeah, because it's the whole
Yeah.
thing. Starting with the answering machine message.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
It's just.
Oh, it touches me every time.
I was
And-
actually going to bring that part of that song up too, and I was just like, forgot about it. So I'm glad you brought it up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I know who this band is now. I'm looking at the
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
version of "Hate Me" with the answering machine message.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of course, one of their other songs, "Into the Ocean."
Yeah, I loved that one.
Oh, jeez.
That whole album was good. I loved it.
Calling You was what got me into them.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
See, the first one I heard was "Hate Me," and that caused me to buy the album, and
There you go.
I dove right in from there.
There you go.
People
Yeah,
still
that's good.
buy albums.
Well,
Well, I
you
mean,
know,
iTunes,
yeah, pretty much.
Spotify for me.
Yeah.
Not Spotify.
So
I'm still waiting for I'm still waiting for a STP with Chester
Oh,
on
God.
Spotify.
Well, have you guys ever heard of Deftones? If you
Yes.
remember, I brought them up on the last one, I think.
I am so not a Deftones fan,
Well,
other than what
you
is
know,
it? Shove Me.
yeah. Well, the lead singer, and for some reason I can't remember his name.
Chi Marino.
Yeah, there you go, Gino Marino. He has
I
a new
wanted
band
to,
out.
but yes, I'll give you all their names.
Yeah, he has a new band out called Crosses.
I love them.
It's actually really, really good.
Crosses is
it's really
incredible.
chill, but brilliant. Just saying, I'd look it up.
I didn't know it was Deftones related when the EP first came out,
Yep.
and I was listening to it going, oh, this is pretty cool. And
Yeah.
then I thought it was Chi from Deftones, and I was like, wow, I can't stand that, but this is good.
Yeah, I love Deftones. So when I heard Chino Marino had a new song or a new band, I had to look it up. So
Yeah,
Anyway.
I can't stand them, but I've seen them live.
I'm jealous. I really am.
Ozfest.
Oh, there
There
you
you
go.
go.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
You do. I noticed that you do a lot of. This to Mike, I noticed you do a lot of, or have done a lot of live events like that. How many would you say you've done?
How many concerts have I
Yeah.
been to? Before the 80s was over, it was over 300.
Oh my god.
Must be
So-
nice. I can literally count the number of concerts I've been to on one hand.
Yeah. And I have
So-
such great hits like Neil Diamond, Boys to Men. That was supposed to be a Meatloaf concert, and that was.
I'm going to let you know right now, my first concert, I was 5 years old, and it was Sean Cassidy.
See, my first concert was Tool. So
And
I
my
started
next-
out awesome.
My next concert was my 13th birthday, and it was Iron Maiden Killers. So,
Now, that would be a good one.
But I've also seen Bare Naked Ladies like about 8 times, I think.
Yeah.
I worked in a strip club. I saw bare naked ladies every day.
You know it's coming.
But
You know it's coming.
do it. There it was. Number 2.
Number 3, you missed number 2. I had to
Oh.
do it so fast.
I can't believe I missed number 2.
Oh,
What's the record on face bombs?
4.
well, yeah, we haven't really started counting
4.
until last week.
I can beat that.
We are now, trust me. So
Fedge tried to
Awesome.
push it to 5 with a bad joke last week, and that didn't phase me.
no,
at all.
he got me with a facepalm last week. That's what that was.
So yeah, that's it for what the fuck.
What the fuck are you listening to?
Fuck.
Sounds like my mother. What the fuck are you listening to?
Turn that down!
Damn,
You know,
Fedge
every-
and his kill your mother music.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, every time I think about that, you remember in the old Michael Jackson song, what was it, Black and White?
Oh god.
He had that whole skit in the beginning about the father getting pissed off about his loud music. That's pretty much my whole livelihood until 18.
Very nice.
So,
You know, my dad brought me records and stuff, and then headphones.
oh
So-
yeah, exactly, headphones.
Then he'd come in and yell at me for having the headphones up so loud. I couldn't hear.
And you said,
Can never win.
what? What?
You know, and
Can never
sadly,
win.
I found myself doing that with my girls now. You know, turn
Oh,
that
yeah.
crap down. What the fuck are you listening to?
Yep.
And I said, fuck, F-O-C-K. Ha
Yeah, it was close. It was
That's
good.
close.
Yeah.
So yeah, that does it for what the fuck. Let's go to closing statements.
Closing statements.
Mike, you got anything you want to leave the listeners and viewers with? This should be good.
Veg is fat.
Oh, truer statements have never been made. That is awesome. You get
Oh,
+5 points.
he's not here to defend himself.
I know. That's why I had to think about it before I said it. But and I didn't make a Veg's mom joke because I understand she's in the guild.
Oh, she's actually been on the podcast.
Yeah.
Who is
yeah.
she?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's interesting. She's a 40-man raid according to her son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we covered that one in great
Oh,
detail.
God.
Jeez.
I can't. Veg, if you're listening, I really can't believe you did that.
Right?
Your own mom.
How
really?
mean.
Come on.
Well, you know those status updates you can post on your real friends list.
Yeah.
He posted something one day, and I didn't realize that it would go directly to him. So I posted something about my other mount was his mom, and she's legendary.
Oh, awesome. Very nicely
Yeah.
done.
Very good. Oh, show what you got. Closing statements.
Closing statements. So, Pokemon or Twitch does Pokemon has doubled in viewer size. Check it out. Those are my statements.
Why? Why would you leave the listeners with something like that?
Only because it drives you insane.
Yeah, what was my closing statement from last week?
Friends don't let friends do
Pokemon. Exactly. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're
That's why I had to
friends
bring
do
it up.
Pokemon.
I had to.
Oh,
Doubled in viewers.
Did you hear they have a Twitch plays World of Warcraft?
Yeah, I think I heard it from Soli.
Yeah.
If I remember,
And we were watching it for like 2 minutes, watching this Death Knight jump around in Black Temple, not moving, not really doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
it was kind of sad.
I'm gonna have to look this up if it's still on.
Yes. So.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
What about you?
Closing statements. Yeah. This kind of goes out to like Veg and Coles. Where the fuck are you?
Right? Jeez. Like we're not on a regular recording
I
schedule.
know.
So.
That's all I had. That's
What the fuck? I can't even sign into Twitch TV because all the stuff I'm using has been taken already.
I'm sorry. Did you
Yep.
say Thok, THOK, or something else we need to censor out when we?
I did not say fuck.
Oh, there it was. That's number 4. Oh, that's
Oh.
awesome. And there goes the edit button.
I think I think we need to close it here.
And that's how we end this show, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it ends.
That's what we do. That's what we do. So.
Oh man.
Oh, for Showsan.
Yep, I'm Showsan.
I'm not your mom.
Oh,
And I'm Roncli.
God.
Until next time, this is 6 Gaming. See you. Bye.
have a good night.